Perfect.
Hey guys, so we are back with another bathroom get ready with me / house update, because I uploaded a video yesterday about what I eat in a day, pescatarian, pregnant pescatarian, and then I got a question, and then I realized when I rewatched the video that I kind of like throw it off because I didn't do a completed update about the whole house hunting and all of that. Like, I know I said it here and there, but I never did make an updated video to put it all together and make it make sense. So back in June, I think it was June, I don't know the exact date, but I'm pretty sure it's June. So in June we get like, you know, a call, or our realtor, pregnancy brain, our realtor got a hold of us because someone that used to work under her was about to list a property in the area that we want and the size of house that we want. Okay, so throughout this whole video I'll put little pictures here and there that I think I have on my phone that I took, or that, you know, we got sent from the realtor. So basically the whole inside was renovated, the whole inside was redone. So the whole inside was brand new, and I think it was like a 1980s house, I believe. I could be wrong because I just don't remember anymore, but the whole inside was redone. Like, they redid plumbing, they redid electrical, they upgraded all the electricals. Like, every light in the house was like a dimmer and everything had a control. Like, it was really nice and fancy. It was updated, new carpet, new tile, new, everything was new in there. Because, so the sellers, I think he got the house from inheritance. And then, so he basically talked to the other people he got inheritance with, and he was like, you know, I want to live in this house. If I live in it, I will update it and pay for all the renovations, blah, blah, blah. So he did that. But then he got a job offer to, I'm pretty sure it was Vegas. And so they decided that they needed to move. So before it even got listed, before it was on the market, our realtor got a hold of it. So we went, they had a price. And in that area, we always get outbidded. So this is why everybody's always like, oh, why did you offer them more than what it was listed for? Blah, blah, blah. That's what they do in that area. They list it for lower because they want a bidding war. And usually it always happens in that area that we want. We always get outbidded, like, to the point where we're just like, oh, we give up. Because it's like, the lot size was over 6,000 square feet. And that's the size we want, like, because, you know, so we can expand, and we want a big yard, like all the things Leaky wants to do, we need a big yard for. So, and it was nice fenced in. I'll show you guys pictures. But, so it's like, in the area, there's big lots. Sorry. So it's like, a lot of Filipino families want the lots because they make huge, ginormous houses for like 100 of them to live in. So it's like all of their money versus just Leaky's income, because the house is just under Leaky, because he is our money maker, you know. So the house is just under him. So it's like all of them versus him. So that's why when we found out that this house is on the market, we offered we offered 3 grand. We offered 30 grand more than what they were listed for, and they accepted. So in the beginning, it was like a whole big back and forth, because, you know, like, the whole inheritance thing. Hold on. The whole inheritance thing, so he had to get the house signed over just to him, blah, 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 all of that. So it was like a whole lot of paperwork that basically they had to do. And then after that, they accepted our offer, and then we started moving forward. We did our home inspection. We basically did everything. So I'm getting a notification. So we basically did everything. So it was the week, our closing date was July 18th. The week of our closing, the sellers decided that they wanted to cancel. So the whole inside was redone. The outside was what needed to be worked on. Like the window frames, they put like the wood on, like the border, but they didn't paint it. The whole house needed to be painted. There were some holes in the walls from like they need to fill it from them moving like the water heater somewhere else on the side of the house. There was like holes. But I mean, it was just like not that big of a deal. It wasn't that hard because, like, that's simple. The whole inside, we could live it. Like, it's move-in ready. We can live in it. Until our home inspector went under the house. The house is, like, lifted. And one of the, like, I can't think of the word right now. It was tilted. Like, one of the posts was slanted. So our loan said that it needed to be fixed before closing because it's structural. And they were all for it, okay? So it came out to, like, I think it was like $10,500 or something. So if they put half, all they had to do was put half down, and then the other half they could pay off after they get the payout from us buying the house, you know? And then so they were all for it, and then just one day I get a call from my realtor saying that they canceled and they listed it. They put it on the market because they decided that they didn't want to have to pay that, which is annoying. And according to our realtor, she said anybody that's going to get a loan is going to run into that problem of, oh, I think I got a delivery. Hold on. Sorry, was I talking about the whole them not wanting to do it? So they decided they didn't want to do it, and then we found out it was in the market, and I was stressed out because I knew I was pregnant, but at that time I didn't tell anybody. So it was like I was just really emotional. I was pissed. I wanted to fight them, like and the thing is, they already moved to Vegas. Like, you already moved, just let us buy the dang house. But our realtor said that whoever goes through get a mortgage loan, when it's time for the inspection, it's gonna be the same thing. Like, those posts have to be done. Like, so we could have done it ourselves. Like, we had extra money from so like we had like our down payment money, and then we still had like extra money leftovers that we were gonna use to just fix the outside of the house. So it's like we could have paid for it if we wanted to, and then just drop that out of like our whole like offer price. But then it was like, should we do that? Like, what if, like, I know we could have done a contract, but at the point we're just like, do we trust them now that we would fix it, and like they would just break it and just be like, oh no, we still want to sell, and then there goes our 10 grand. So it was just like a back and forth thing. And then we were trying to like offer other things, and then ultimately they just weren't getting back to us. So it was like I already knew we lost it, and it was just like a big bummer. So that's what happened with that. So our house update, that's the house update for that house. So right now we're still at my dad's house, and now I'm freaking pregnant again. So it's like we're gonna stay here. Like, if something comes up that we like, that we know is a good deal, that we know is for us, we're gonna go for it. You know, we're gonna go put in an offer, we're gonna go see it. Like, we've been seeing houses here and there, but as of right now, we're kind of taking a break. Licky wants to save a little bit more, and I feel like, you know, he just got really discouraged from like losing that, and then it's kind of like we wasted money. Our realtor paid for our home inspection, so she lost out money on that, but Licky lost out money on the freaking appraisal for the house. So it's like, you know, we lost money, and like we know we had to go through it, but it's just like when you get a call that's like, oh, your balance is due for the appraisal, when it was like a month later and you're like, oh, we forgot all about it. Like, we're trying not to think about the house, and then you got people calling you saying, oh yeah, this is due, this is due, this is due still, and it's just like, it's annoying. So I feel like it kind of discouraged us to where we're just like, ugh, house hunting is a B in the B. So it's like we kind of are just taking a break. And then now, since I'm pregnant with our third child, our one of the spare extra rooms that we have in my dad's house, my dad is turning into the girls' room. So that's why if you watch that video, I say Aries room, because Leah's not really in there yet. It's only Erze, because she's just not ready. And I mean, I'm not due till the end of February, so we'll work on it. But Erze is fine. She's been sleeping in there. She decorated it. And so when it's like kind of more set up, I'll do like a little room tour. It's not going to be nothing dramatic, just because, you know, it's not our forever that we're trying to live here. But my dad kind of, you know, he's talking us into that we should stay here until mid next year, like when the baby is older, after I give birth, so we don't have to worry about trying to find a house. Because it's not like my dad is kicking us out. It's just we know we're outgrowing this house, so we wanted to find our own house, you know, make our own home, start our own little roots somewhere. So right now it's like we're kind of convinced that we're just gonna stay here. And plus, Licky wants to save more money anyways for a down payment and all extra like closing costs and all of that. So we're kind of, as of right now, we're staying at my dad's house until something pops up, or until after I give birth, so I don't have to stress with the deal of like moving, having to house hunt again. That's why I'm thankful that, you know, we have my dad and that we get to stay here. And it's not like we're on the verge of getting like kicked out somewhere to where we need a house. I don't even know if I'm making sense, but that is the house update for that house. So if any of you guys live on Oahu and you're trying to sell a house, like literally email me. My email is linked down below. Like, email me, send me some of the freaking like the listing. You want to put makeup on? Yes. Like, send me the listing and all of that, and I will look into it. Because like, even though, you know, I know what my dad's saying, I still want our own place. Like, I never got to make a nursery for the girls ever because both of them were unexpected. Your head's messed up. Like this baby is unexpected too. But I always told myself that if I did have a third, I want to make sure that I can do everything that I couldn't do with my first two. Like have a nursery, you know, be dramatic, make that cute little room that's not going to be used, but I wanted to do that. And I still want that. So that's why I'm still like, I want my own house because I want to experience that because this is going to be my last baby. I'm planning on getting my cute side. But that's for another video. But yeah, so that is a little house update for that house. Basically, the sellers canceled the week of our closing, which I want to fight him, but it's probably this pregnancy, you know. Yeah, you're so beautiful. Look in there. I put some blush on her. But yeah, so that's the update. I'm sorry if I got any of you guys confused. Thank you for commenting to the one that had questions, but that's like the update and all of that. So we're kind of redoing this house. We're working on it. I'm redoing stuff. We're also gonna paint it, which Licky thinks that I'm just being dramatic, but if we're not moving, I'm trying to make this house, ignore this dirty. I'm trying to make this house be on point. You know, I just want that. You know, your hair. But yeah, please like this video. I'm trying to grow my channel. If you have any questions, leave it down below, or you can email me. It's up to you. Or if I left anything out that I talked about before but I didn't update it now, comment below or email and I'll get back. Because you can put okay, go put lotion. Because okay, papa. Okay, go out already. She's touching everything. But yeah, like that is it. And my pregnancy brain is like all over the place. So I'm trying to think of things that I need to say that I talked about before, because in a lot of videos I was like, oh yeah, we're moving, we got a house. So we did, but now we don't because they're evil. But yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. And I also have more house updates about like us doing the houses that are like lottery, but I wanted to update this video first because I know I kind of throw it off a little bit with my last video. So yeah, give this video a thumbs up, don't forget to comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.